there, you guys. Welcome back to Sunday Vlog Day. My goodness, it has been a year. That is how I'm going to describe it. It has been, I guess, kind of a really bad year, but at the same time, I feel like I had, personally, a very good year, but like, politically, just socially as a whole, I feel like this year has been terrible. 2016 was not very kind in terms of a lot of political unrest, a lot of violence, a lot of celebrity deaths, for example. But at the same time, I can't say that it was a bad, like purely bad year, because I had a really good year. And I'm starting off talking about this just because I won't make another vlog until next year, that seems like a weird thing to say, right? It seems like that's a really long time away, but it's not, which is crazy to think about. It is 1 week away from being the first day of 2017, so that will be my next vlog. I'm probably going to be a little bit hungover that morning, so I'm going to be filming this Christmas Day vlog right now, which, by the way, Happy Holidays. Some people were asking, by the way, why I say Happy Holidays and not Merry Christmas. I went to a predominantly Jewish high school. I'm not Jewish, but the neighborhood that my high school was in is a very good high school, very prestigious, but it was predominantly Jewish, so you didn't say Merry Christmas to anyone in case you offended them. So I got very used to saying Happy Holidays just as like a blanket statement, because I don't want to offend anyone. I don't see why it'd be offensive personally. If someone said Happy Hanukkah to me, I'd say thank you. It's not really my holiday, but like, the intention, the good wishes are still there, right? I don't know, maybe that's a social thing I don't really understand. Social. Not talking right today. On to the good news though, because I kind of started off bad, I'm sorry. I'm being very reflective today, and by the way, we're still filming the vlogs this way, because I'm planning on getting, as much as I don't want to say it, my phone has all them fingerprints. As much as I don't want to do this, I'm gonna have to get a selfie stick, which I will not be using for selfies. I promise, I'm not that type of person. But yeah, it has to be done, and I really prefer the audio quality this way as well. I'm kind of really into audio. But good news. What happened to me this year? I want to be really reflective with this vlog. So this may get deep and personal, you guys. Major good thing that happened. I graduated college, which is thankfully and amazingly that I managed to get accepted there even. One of the best business schools in my general area. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it's the best business school, and I don't think it's the best one in all of Canada, but in my area it's good, and I graduated with honors, and that was 3 years in the making and a huge accomplishment, and I'm still very happy to be out of there, but at the same time it's kind of weird to be graduated, if you know what I mean. I've gotten so much more confident, I guess, this year. Still kind of tripping over my words every now and then, but I'm not shutting down every time I do. This time last year, I wouldn't have even been able to have this long of a conversation with you guys with a face cam without having like my face cam in a little box in the corner and like a giant thing of Mario Kart or something on the side. Like, I was very shy. The idea of doing weekly vlogs would be completely over my head, or in general, having my face in this many videos, or even streaming. Streaming is huge. Talking to people nearly in real time while I have my face exposed, while, like, you know, I'm playing a video game which I may not be good at, which I may get judged for. I never would have been able to do it before. So it feels amazing to realize that I've come that far in a year. Beyond that, I fell in love this year with an amazing guy. He's not gonna watch this video, I don't think, so I can get away saying creepy stuff. No, he'd probably think it was cute, I hope. It's funny, I knew him this time last year. We were like best friends, but we argued so much, because I think there was a lot of tension between us, and it was bad, but I said yes to finally dating him in, I guess, June or July. I'm terrible at dates of this year, and I could not be happier. So I really hope that he's still here this time next year. I still hope that we're going strong for many, many more years to come. I won't bore you with the details on that, but I relate into that just because my confidence, even from entering into a new relationship after the last few I've been in, that speaks volumes about how far I've come in terms of my confidence, especially since I was the one who, at first at least, approached him. I didn't ask him out first, he was the one who asked me out, but I'm the one who actually initiated a conversation with him, or tried to. Beyond that, I don't know. The other thing that's huge this year is my channel, you guys. If you would have told me this time last year I would have reached 1K next year, I would have called you a liar. If you had told me I would have gone all the way up to 5K, I would have probably had a heart attack. I don't know, we reached 1K and 5K in the same year, and for some that's not much. For me, that is huge. We just jumped all of a sudden in the middle of the summer, pretty much, I think. Like, I reached 1K, I think, the day before my birthday, which is in March 3rd, if you're curious. So yeah, main focus of this video though, guys, we hit 1,000 subscribers, which I say it every time, it is absolutely amazing. I am so happy. I was over the moon. I was actually expecting it to happen on my birthday, like looking at how many subscribers I gained per week, stuff like that. But no, you guys were absolutely amazing, and we hit it in, I think it was 4 or 5 days before my birthday, so. What are we doing? Like, where did this come from? You know what I mean? I've met so many lovely, lovely people, those who comment on my videos, those who come to the streams. There are some people who come to my streams who have been watching me for years, which is crazy in and of itself, by the way. But they've been watching me for years, and I never would have known that they had really existed. Like, I would have known there's people watching my videos, I wouldn't have known their names, their usernames, what games they enjoy, who they are as people, and now I do, because I stream. And beyond that, I've made, I want to say, a lot of really amazing friends this year, and I haven't even made any friends IRL. I've made a lot of people who I would consider friends online, and that's different, but at the same time I'm very content with that. I'm so happy with my social circle right now, which is predominantly online. I have 4 or 5 people who I actually interact with IRL, and I'm even more content with that. I've always been the type of person to want a very close-knit, small social circle. So it'd be embarrassing to tell somebody who wasn't online or who wasn't involved or didn't know what I do, why, like that statement that I just said, but I'm still proud to say it to you guys. I don't know, I feel like I've gotten a lot better at making content. I feel like I've really started to grasp what I need to do, what you guys like, what I like in terms of video making. My audio, I feel like, is 10 times better. I was using this mic last year, but I didn't know how to do the editing for it. I didn't know how to set it properly or anything like that. Do I still have off days with the mic? Yes. Do some of my recordings mess up? Yes, as proof by the episode 83 of the Dream Towns, which I will talk about in a little bit. But I'm still really proud. I'm really, really happy that I've come this far, I guess. I feel like I've gotten very far in a year. I feel like we've done a lot of Let's Plays, we've made a lot of videos, and I feel like I keep getting better and better with each one. For example, I was very proud of my making the most of your mic video. I felt like that was one of the most edited, well done videos I've done in a very long time. So it really makes me appreciate what I do technically right now for a living. A job in 2017 would be lovely, but for now I'm very content doing this. Not that I can stay that much more content with this, because I really do need a job. If I could do this for a living, I would, but I can't, logistically and financially and probably emotionally, because I get very stressed out over all this. I can't. That doesn't mean to say that I don't appreciate all the support and all of the comments and all the likes. Even if you just watch my videos and you never comment, but you've been watching for a long time and you think, like, you know me, I have to thank you, because, like, you know, lurkers, quiet people, that's my crowd, are just as much support as the people who comment and like and promote and do everything for my videos. All of the amazing fan art I've gotten this year, truly I cried pretty much every time someone sent me anything. Even if I knew it was coming, even if it had been like, Crystal, I'm working on this for the last 2 weeks, I still cried. Because it's emotional to think that somebody puts time and effort into something for me. It's weird. Somebody who I don't know, especially somebody who I've never met, who I probably will never meet, unfortunately, in person at least. And you're doing stuff for me. It's crazy. My hair is... What is this? My hair is kind of messy today. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten a lot of really great opportunities to grow and expand as a person from YouTube. And it's thanks to you guys. I wouldn't be here. Really. I think I'd still be doing videos if no one was watching. I don't think I'd change anything. I think I'd get used to it, like a cycle of how I do things, and then I would never try to improve on it. But anyways, that's all sappy stuff. I'm very sorry. What else? What else do I want to talk about? In terms of more channel stuff, but more like less sappy stuff, I got for Christmas, by the way. I haven't even mentioned what I got for Christmas. What type of vlog is this? I got this AV to HDMI converter. It is very interesting. It's a very interesting little box. It, oh, you can barely see it. Basically what it does is I plug in, say for example, my GameCube into here. These are the inputs for a GameCube. And then I have an HDMI on the other side. It's powered by USB. And I can change the resolution of the game to 720p or 1080p. And it works. I didn't think it would actually work. I was kind of nervous when my mom was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, this. I was thinking, like, maybe she was actually, like, what if she bought something that didn't actually work? I'd feel terrible, right? So it works. I tried it out this morning. Somewhere in this video I'll put up, like, my testing footage of Harvest Moon. It doesn't make it does make a huge difference. But I'm kind of spoiled in that I played a lot of emulated games where I was, like, boosting the game itself using my PC's power. So they looked amazing. But it will make a huge difference for the Harvest Moon Let's Play. And for any other older games I decide to play in the future, because I really would like to play more older games with you guys. It's just, I feel like there isn't a lot of interest, unfortunately. A lot of you are much younger. A lot of you were probably still in diapers when these games came out, and don't really have much interest in looking at anything older. So if you're one of those people, I just want to urge you to at least try. I played Final Fantasy VII, which came out in 1997, when I was 14 years old, which means that was 2015. 2014. No. Yes. No. 2016. Guys, I don't even know how old I am. It was somewhere in those years, put it that way. It's been so long, I can't even count right now. What was I saying? What was I getting on at? Right, I played it when I was 14, I remember that much. And it was well over 10 years since the game had come out. It looked, let's be honest, it didn't look good. But the story and the gameplay won me over, and it's now one of my favorite games of all time. And I wouldn't have even bothered trying it if I hadn't had an interest in older video games. So definitely. Same with Earthbound. Earthbound came out, like, what, 1992? And I played it. I wasn't even born yet in 1992, and I've played it and I loved it. But I think I just wanted to put that out there, really. Beyond that, the capture card. The capture card video, mainly the, episode 83, I couldn't remember the number, visiting your dream towns. Thank you very much for all your feedback, thank you very much for all your comments. That video is probably the most highest viewed in the first few days of coming out. That's just the Let's Play video that I've ever done, which is kind of crazy. You guys were really excited for it, but I probably ramped you up for it way too much. There was a little bit of an issue. It was me getting used to the capture card. The footage was slightly stretched out a bit too long this way. And it didn't help that rendering, I think, also stretched it just a little bit more. So, I filmed episode until I think episode 86 or 87 using the same template, so it's probably all going to be stretched out. After that, they'll be fixed because I went ahead and fixed it. I just haven't filmed yet, which I need to do today. What else? I'm going to be starting, I've mentioned before, the Animal Crossing New Leaf Let's Play January 1st. I have to figure out how to do that because I'm going to be really busy that day. I'm going to have Mike over, we're going to be slightly hungover, and Irvin. Probably. I need to film the vlog that day, and then I need to film that day. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I'm going to be busy and I'm going to be tired. I'm going to try and not sound tired in that video. But I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I will be trying my best to make sure that the video looks as good as it should, because I'm actually really disappointed in myself that the first episode of Dreamtowns using the capture card came out that way, because obviously you guys have watched me stream. The stream does not look like that. It wasn't that bad. So, bear with, that's all I have to say, just bear with, and I will get it all ironed out, as I always do, right? Beyond that, what else was there? I'm forgetting what else I had to talk about. What else did I have? Beyond that, just normal vlog stuff, I guess. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 15 lately. I love it. If you have any interest at all, if you wanted to get into the Final Fantasy series, I'd say get into it, because it's a good introduction, but it doesn't use the same type of combat or gameplay as previous Final Fantasy, so keep that in mind. I finished Pokemon Sun. I mentioned that I think last week, but I've also now completed the Pokedex. I have the Shiny Charm. I'm currently Masuda method breeding for Shiny Eevee again. I really want my shiny babies. But I will probably start shiny hunting on stream soon enough. I don't know exactly when, because I feel like I really need to train up my Smeargle a bit more. I'm using methods I've seen online, so hopefully I should get it right. I'm kind of intimidated, because there's a lot of people on Twitch who seem to know more about Pokemon than I do, which is fine. But I feel like they don't quite understand that I'm not really a competitive person. I don't really... abilities and hidden abilities, all that, I don't know. I just play the games and I like shiny Pokemon. So I think I need to like make a disclaimer or something before people enter the stream. I have a lot of games to play. That's my issue right now. I feel like I shouldn't be focusing on one, but I only have time for like 1 or 2 at a time. My Steam list is full of games I don't play yet, or I haven't played yet. I will play them. I had some people purchase Steam games for me for Christmas, and that even adds to the list, so I don't even know anymore, you guys. I have a lot to do. Other than that, I think I'm nearly done filming Ni no Kuni. I did that the other day. I ended up filming 5 episodes in a row, whereas usually I only film 2. So my voice was shot. But the reason why I did that is because I thought I was at the end of the game. I thought this was the final boss battle, and then all of a sudden there was like a twist. And I didn't realize that was coming, so now I have like 10 episodes of Ni no Kuni filmed in advance for you guys, so I want to get that out there. I may try finishing the game again today, because I think I'm close to the end. It's just a little bit of a twist thing that happens. So that'll be one game out of the way. Harvest Moon, we're slowly but steadily working through it. From now on, it's going to be using the converter box thingy, so it should look just a little bit better. I hope you guys appreciate and notice the difference. What else? What else? Kingdom Hearts is well on its way. Visiting your Dreamtowns is nowhere close to ending. Every time I upload a video, I get like 3 more Dreamtowns to add to the list. So I like take out 4, add 3. Actually, that means the list will eventually end, but like, you guys know what I mean? It's getting long again, so I need to do some filming for that also. It seems like Christmas Day I'm gonna spend my time filming, but to be honest, it's kind of been what I've been doing lately. When I'm not playing a video game, when I'm not talking to somebody, or spending time with my family, I'm filming. Like, that's all I do. It is pretty much my hobby and my job at this point, so I can't really complain, right? I haven't even talked about what I got for Christmas yet. That's kind of crazy. Of course, I mentioned this. But other than that, I feel like when you get older, Christmas is still exciting. It's always going to be exciting. It's always like, you know, there's lots of family, there's lots of food. Presents are still a thing, but like it's much smaller scale. So pretty much what I got for Christmas was, other than this, and technically the TV was partially a Christmas present. I asked my mom to pay for half of it, whereas I paid for the other half of it. And that was technically a big Christmas present. I got like a lot of stuff that I would need. Like, I got socks, they're in the background over there, which I need. And it's so funny, as a kid I hated getting socks, but as an adult I'm like, yes, I need these. My mom thankfully seems to understand that the older I get, the more appreciative I am of getting stuff that I'm actually gonna use. So other than that though, I got a whole bunch of chocolate, a whole bunch of candy, which I really don't need, but oh my god, I'm gonna eat it all. Which, by the way, story time, you guys, because this is actually kind of funny. People in the US might or may not recognize what this is. People in Europe will, or most of Europe. Kinder Surprise is essentially, it's a kid's thing, but my mom gets it for me every year because I'm a giant kid at heart and I love the chocolate. Is essentially, it's an egg, a hollow egg, hollow chocolate egg, and inside there is like a little toy that you put together, and it's a kid thing, right? I've had it since I was little, and I've loved it since I was little, so my mom still gets it for me. People in the US can't have it, or aren't allowed to have it, because I'm pretty sure there's like a ban on them, like a complete ban. Like, I couldn't smuggle it over the border type of ban. And it's because one kid took one of these and tried to eat it whole, I think, just stuffed the entire thing. I couldn't even stuff this entire thing in my mouth, so I don't know where that kid's mouth, like how big it was or whatever, but kid ended up choking on it, so that's why they banned it completely. Like, you cannot bring it over. I'm pretty sure if you try to cross the border, they check your bags for these. But then again, it goes with the law. I think there's now a law officially in the United States that says you're not allowed to have toys or pieces of non-edibles inside an edible, which is essentially what that is. And I think also in the US, what I heard is the pieces of the toy were just like loose inside the egg, whereas for us it's inside of it, like a smaller plastic yellow kind of egg-shaped container. So I think that's always funny. I was telling people about that during stream, and some of them weren't believing me. They were just like what, really? But yeah, that is an actual thing. So I always think it's funny. I always think of it whenever I see a Kinder or have a Kinder. But yeah, it's one of the cute things my mom still does for me, because I think part of her doesn't really want me to grow up, but the other part really does, and she wants me to move out and leave. I think all parents go through that, though. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys because it's funny. Other than that, though, nothing too exciting for Christmas. It's more the holiday itself that's exciting. The presents, not so much anymore. Spending time with family, eating together, that kind of stuff is more exciting. I don't really know how to explain that to people who aren't there yet, though. But anyways, guys, question of the day. If you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate any holiday, actually, what did you get this holidays? Was that the right term? I don't know. What have you gotten this year for Christmas? If you celebrate it, for Hanukkah, for whatever you celebrate, what gifts did you get, if you do not mind sharing? Because I want to hear. What if you guys got like something really cool, like a I know one person who's getting the new Nintendo 3DS and like Pokemon Sun or Moon. I think it's Moon. Like that's cool. Like what are you guys doing? Or what are you guys doing with your time off? Because I'm pretty sure almost everyone has time off this time of year from either school or work. So yep, that's my question of the day. Other than that though, there won't be a stream today. I was originally thinking of it, but I'm like, you know what? Even if it wouldn't be cutting out of family time because my mom's gonna be cooking a lot this afternoon, you guys are probably gonna be with your family. So I don't wanna stream and intrude on that. I don't want you to feel like you should be there. I don't want you to feel kind of conflicted, nor do I want to stream and have no one show up. So I think I'll go back to streaming possibly tomorrow, probably the 27th, because I want to make use of this time where you guys are off of school or work, and, you know, everyone is back online. And then other than that, yeah, I think I'm gonna spend most of the day filming today, maybe playing with this thing a little bit more just to get the settings down packed, and then yeah, I'm gonna eat so much tonight, and then I'm gonna feel really fat, and I'm probably gonna slip into a food coma, and it will be amazing. But anyways, you guys, this has gone on for 25 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed a slightly longer Sunday vlog day. I guess thank you so much for sticking around. It's the last vlog of 2016, so I hope you guys have an amazing rest of it, as amazing as you can, and I will see you guys in 2017.